Hi, my name is John Rivera, and today we'll be discussing the Tableau software for Finance 4453. So as you can see here, once you import your data, in the Data Source tab, you're going to be able to see all your individual points. Okay. So as you can see here, for the name, we have all Apple stock, and as we go down through the different dates, we can see all of our different values of data. Okay. So as we go to the Regression tab, as you can see for our independent variable, we have the average of the log stock price. Okay, and for our dependent variable, we have the average of the log of the New York Stock Exchange price. So what you have to do for this graph is first you have to take the log of the stock price, as you can do right here, and then you take the log of the New York Stock Exchange price. And once you find those two data sets, you take the average of those two to get this graph. And once you pan your mouse over the actual line in the graph, it's going to show you all your individual data points for that allocated point. And as you scroll down to the middle, you can see that we can solve for our average log of the New York Stock Exchange price, which is 9.274. We have our average log stock price, which is 4.709. And we have our log stock price, which is 47,467. Once we go to the stock timeline, you're going to see that we have this forecast indicator. Okay, and as we go here, we can see that our actual data points are going to be dark blue, and our estimated data for the future is going to be in light blue. So once we scroll over the graph, it is very simple to go from point to point, as you can see, and it's very simple to see the date. It's very simple to see if it's an actual data set and what that data set is for the average close. And once we go up this graph, when we get to the light blue data, the forecast indicator goes to estimate. And what this does is this gives you an estimate of your data based on the existing data that you put into the software. Okay. So right here we go to the mean close price. And we don't have the forecast indicator, so it's all dark blue for real data points. And just like all the other graphs, once you scroll through, it's very simple to find whatever data set you're looking for, whatever date, and you can easily present that data. And right here, we have the day date for the independent variable, and we have the average close price for our dependent variable. Okay, for standard deviation of close price, right here, we have the same independent variable, we have the day date, and then for the so we have the same independent variable, and for the dependent variable, we have the standard deviation of close. So just like our other graphs, once we scroll through, it's very simple with the Tableau software to find which date that you would like to pick so you can find the proper data for that date. Once you want to present all this data at once, let's say you're in an office meeting, and you want to run through the numbers very quickly, this is the best way to do so. So what you do is you create a dashboard, and you can put all of your individual sheets onto one sheet. And the best part about this is it's still live and interactive, so you can still go through every single point in the graph and show people whatever data set they'd like to see. So if they said, hey, I'd like to look at the May 3rd data for our stock timeline, it is easy to do so even when all four graphs are in one view, one sheet. Okay. So right here we have our regression. So it's going to be the same data. Right here we can scroll to the middle. For the mean close price, same thing. We can scroll through all our data easily. And for the standard deviation close price, once again, we have easy access to demonstrate whatever data set that we find necessary. So once again, my name is John Rivera, and you have a great day.